Using the link in the description to get your first month completely free, HIDIVE lets you watch hundreds of anime TV series, uncensored content, OVAs, and live-action shows on PCs, mobile phones, and consoles. It has a diverse library of exclusive content, Legend of the Galactic Heroes, and Big O, including dubbed content on a regular basis. Click the link in the description for more. Now, I am not the richest person ever, and I am also really picky when it comes to spending my money. People will know in my Discord server, which you all should join, that I've had the money to buy a PS4 on about 2 occasions, and each time I've tried to find every way not to spend more than $100 on one. I'm picky, okay? I get it. But you can't fault me for not wanting to throw down a lot of money on a game console when I already have an Xbox One with Game Pass. But it's come to my attention with the recent announcement of Kaguya-Sama, a really popular anime that's really good and funny. You should watch it. It only costs a little bit on Crunchyroll and Verve, so, you know, watch it there. It came to my attention that Aniplex are charging an arm and a leg to buy into this series, where you can watch the whole thing on Verve and Crunchyroll for the low price of less than $10 Mickey Mouse. So what are they charging? $100. That's right, Aniplex is charging $100 for a Blu-ray that only comes with subtitles, with no dub whatsoever, and absolutely no bonus content on disc outside of textless openings and endings. Now, to many fans of anime, this is actually something we've dealt with for a while, something that Aniplex has kinda always done. But it's only gotten worse in recent memory with another very popular slice of life anime getting a release by Aniplex, Bunny Girl Senpai. So how much? $100. Just for 12 episodes, with no dub and the exact same bonus content as before. Now, here is where you may be saying, well, what about the pack and stuff? The illustrations, the pictures it comes with? Well, while that is a bonus, that's something to me that isn't even something I care about. And even that, can you really justify buying this for just the extra art cards when I could buy Fruits Basket 2001 on Blu-ray for $20, which came with the exact same stuff that this does? And it has more episodes? If anything, that's something that should be a standard if you're paying a premium for anything that comes in a chipboard box. I'll just say this, ladies and gentlemen. I will absolutely pay $60 for both of these Blu-rays if it came with a dub. I would put down $120 for both of these, as I feel what you're getting with these at that price with a real dub would be worth it. But not only are they not giving you a dub, not giving you any real bonus features, not anything that my $20 Fruits Basket box set and many other box sets I've paid for have for a quarter of the price, probably even less. They're asking you to pay $100 for 12 episodes of an anime. It just doesn't compute with me. And honestly, I get it. This anime stuff is very hard to produce, and I myself am extremely sympathetic to some of these horrific conditions that these animators and producers have had to work through just to do what they love and get a payday. I understand, but we've already seen through Funimation and Sentai Filmworks that Aniplex is the only unique case here. And I can tell you without a doubt, Aniplex is overcharging for their products just by examining their own series. What about their cash cow, which made over $1 billion for their mobile game, Fate Grand Order, Fate Stay Night? Let's just take a look at some of these steals you're getting. For just $179, ladies and gentlemen, you can get the Fate Zero Complete Collection. It comes with all 24 episodes. Isn't that fun? For the Fate Extra Blu-ray, just 12 episodes, pony up some of that, just for $139. Wow, that is a steal. Oh, and hey, let's say you're a collector of authentic Japanese materials. Well, you want part 1 of the UBW Blu-ray, which comes with episode 0 through 12? $400, my friends. What about, okay, so, alright. You just want DVD. You want DVD because at this point you understand the Blu-rays are just really overpriced. Well, what about the UBW Season 1 DVD? I just want to watch the first 13 episodes. $80, my friends. $80. Okay. I saw Apocrypha on Netflix, and I want to get the full series. Netflix usually doesn't charge that much for, well, think again, For the first box set, you're paying $120, which only comes with the first 12 episodes. And guess what the second box set is? $130. That's 12 more episodes. If I were a massive Fate fan, who would want to collect Fate? Which I most assuredly do, to me, my friends. To me, I want to collect all of it if I can. But if I'm going to want that, if I'm going to want to have all of this, I'm going to have to be getting a part-time job. Not just one, multiple jobs to meet the demands of Aniplex and their outrageous pricings. But here's where it just gets so infuriating. I can't believe this, actually. For the low price of just $31 on Amazon, I can buy the 2006 Fate Stay Night, which isn't that great, for just $31. If that says anything, that tells me Aniplex is simply just overcharging for their products. And my dear friends, it only gets worse. If you're a hardcore Fate fan, you may know the Garden of Sinners. You know, it's based in the same universe as Fate and is by the same creators. Also critically acclaimed. And you can just get that for $9.99 on Verve and even less for just a Crunchyroll sub. Well, I can buy the full series on the cheap, my friend. Just $250 for the full thing. Yeah. And it comes with a little art book, which is something I got in my Evangelion 3.33 Blu-ray at Walmart for $20. What? Am I going crazy? Am I simply making a mountain out of a molehill? This just doesn't make sense to me at all. This is simply astonishing. I mean, I can stream all of these anime for less than a quarter of their physical pricing. I can buy every single platform which streams anime and still pay less in a month than I would have to pay to own these things physically. HIDIVE, this great company, by the way, recently contacted me to give away a box set of Parasite the Maxim. That box set was $100 with a lot of packed-in value. Why? Because it had a figurine, a cloth, the first 12 episodes of the anime of both DVD and Blu-ray, and some tattoos. To me, that was valuable and could be valued at $100 because it was being packed into a sleek package with a lot of valuable stuff that fans would appreciate. But if you're asking me to pay $100 for Bunny Girl Senpai without a dub and just a little art cards, I'm at least wanting something to show me what I'm paying for is worth all of this money. At least a pack-in figurine of Mai or Sakata or something. Put her, you know, it's Bunny Girl Senpai. Just give us Mai in a Bunny Girl outfit. I mean, we're all degenerates here. It doesn't have to be much. These figures could be cheap, but something to say, you know, that when I buy this, hey, I got this for $100 and it was worth it, and I can look at it, you know, on my shelf, or I can, you know, whatever it may be. I can look at it and say that this was worth it, and I will get my $100 out of it. Right now, Aniplex are probably okay with these pricings because there are likely otaku with too much money chomping at the bit to buy this. And hey, if you, good sir or ma'am, watching now are planning to buy this, all the power to you. But to me, and a lot of us in the community, these prices are exorbitant and extremely unfair and make supporting the anime community that much more difficult, especially if you're a fan of Aniplex. I'm not asking these prices to be cheap like Funimation is able to sell their anime super dirt cheap. They are a special case. They really are. They've been around forever. They are able to take a lot of that cost up front because they do a lot of stuff. But what I am asking is that the buy-in price for a Blu-ray box set with a mass-produced, boring art book that I can get the art for online before the damn thing is released to be priced fairly. To be priced to where us plebeians who get this anime practically for nothing can still physically own something and support the community we all love. Aniplex. If you are listening, which I do hope you are, share the video with Aniplex on Twitter if you want. Please just lower these prices some. I realistically would buy these for $60 if they had dubs with them. Right now, I'm thinking that I would, at the most, I would pay $40, maybe $50 for these. In a world where I can log on to Funimation and buy so much anime, and even other sites like Right Stuff, Crunchyroll, and Sentai Filmworks for low prices that not only are on Blu-ray, but sometimes even come with DVD versions packed in. These prices are unfair and not consumer friendly to the average person watching anime, which there's a growing audience here in the States. There's quite a bit. It's one of the cool things to like is anime. You're considered hip if you like anime these days. And if you're ever wondered why anime doesn't sell well here, well, you only have yourselves to blame for this. You've caused a problem where buying into Fate Zero, a series from 2011, is so extremely overpriced that the hopes of me ever owning even one of these box sets would require months and maybe even years of saving up, and by then it's not even worth it when I can buy an Xbox One S and get Game Pass and have access to over 200 games for less than the Fate Zero box set. And I realize that what I just talked about was gaming. It is an anime, but it's a fair comparison. Why pay an arm and a leg for Fate when I can get a subscription service to not only watch anime, but also play The Outer Wilds for $10? $10! I just don't honestly know. I really don't know what they're thinking. But I would love to know your thoughts on this topic. I've put a link in the description to every single source, so you can go look at them yourselves and make up your own mind. And I also want to know what you think about this. Are they overpricing their anime, or do you think they're fairly priced? I'd love to hear what you're thinking on this topic down below, and as well, I'll be leaving links to reviews I've done of each of these anime in the description. It will be below the links and the sources for this. Believe it or not, I've reviewed most of Fate, and I do videos on the series regularly, so if you like Fate videos, subscribe and ring the bell. Plus, I've done reviews and whole podcasts for Bunny Girl Senpai, and as well, Kaguya-Sama. So with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and check the description. We have a Discord where a bunch of people in there talking and chatting, and I have a Patreon where on the $1, or just $1, you can get access to everything, not paying an arm and a leg like Aniplex.